Hello, everyone. Welcome to the joy of jelly printing. I'm Ariana, and this video is intended, first of all, to introduce myself and to just go over some basics so that you can start with your very own jelly printing and follow my instructional videos. I have been playing with my jelly plate for about a year now, and I have a huge collection of painted papers. That's what I called the results, painted papers. And instead of trying to show my art in galleries or creating a website or trying to sell it, I have decided to share it all with all of you. You can see all my artwork on my Facebook page called The Joy of Jelly Printing. And I just want to share what I have learned and assist you in exploring this art form or whatever you want to call it, because it's fascinating, it's addictive. And the reason is that you are what's left on the left will be on the right, what's on the bottom will be on the top. It's absolutely unpredictable. You never know what comes out. So you can as well be very intuitive and spontaneous and don't do any thinking. Let the serendipity come in, the divine orchestration. Let something beautiful emerge. So, in order to get started, you need a jelly plate. You see, I have it here on a piece of white paper that when I'm rolling out the paint, I know how it will look out on white background. This is how it looks. You can make your very own jelly plate. I haven't tried that. And my jelly plate is 8 by 10. There are different sizes. The 8 by 10 is ideal because there's a wide variety of papers you can use, be it 8.5 by 11, 9 by 12, 9 by 13, and so. And then you will need a brayer. Later on, you may get another size, but this is practically all you need to start with: jelly plate, brayer, acrylic paint, and some sort of paper. So what's so fascinating about the jelly painting is that you roll on the paint and then you take some of the paint out off, and you are left with a ghost print, and it is the ghost print we are after. So as you can see on my background, I started with a dark color on the bottom. I rolled out the paint and I placed a mask on top. In jelly printing, we use masks, stencils, and stamps. Wide variety. And then we take off the excess paint with a thin paper, and you are left with the ghost on which you can apply layers. So what I was often, so I was saying, so we take the excess paint with thin papers such as tissue paper, deli paper, tea bag paper, and then for the final print, you want to use something heavier, but that depends on whether you are jelly printing to create beautiful backgrounds for collage, or if you are working with jelly printing in order to create a final product, which I call standalone, something you can display or frame. So for that, we need a sturdy paper, because by the time, you may end up with having several layers of paint. And if you would try to pull it all off with thin paper, it will tear up. So what I do, I like to go to the local thrift store, and I like actually printing and print music. Sheet music. And I purposely go for prints that are not totally covered with paint, so that I can just see the sheet music through. It makes me very happy. So that's why I do it. You can use copy paper, but if your jelly plate has lots of paint on, it may start to warble. So you may go heavier, cardstock, and Bristol paper. What else? So as you go through your process, you will end up with the tissue paper and with that final print. And the tissue paper, which is taking off the excess paint of the plate, you can use it over and over, and something beautiful will start happening. It will be purely accidental, and you never know what you end up. So for that reason, I do have a big collection of thin tissue paper or stuff, and these are then used in collage. And they go on almost depend on the transparency and translucency of the paper, and they are just beautiful. And in my next video, I will show you what I do with them. I actually glue them in baby board books, and that's another chapter. All right, so that was a brief introduction. I hope you are excited about trying it out. As of the paints, I like the Amsterdam acrylic paint, the standard series. I like the Liquitex basics, and sometimes I get paint from Folk Art, especially if I'm looking for something pearlescent or metallic, iridescent. So these are the basics. This is what you need, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.